thing is, what should I say? Do you say good morning? Welcome. Oh, there we go. We could say welcome. Welcome, everybody. Testing, testing. Good day. Okay. So, welcome to my new YouTube channel. Making videos is not as easy as you think. Like, I'm like trying to like make pinpoints, like, I don't even, there's so much to cover. Oh my gosh. To make an introductory video so that I can give y'all a general idea of what my intentions are behind this YouTube channel. This is my second attempt to make a YouTube channel. I have one that I started when I was in nursing school, but I lost that YouTube channel. I don't know the login, so I'm just gonna start from scratch. I wanna invite y'all on this journey because I feel like there is a lot that me and my partner have struggled with as far as our future and as far as learning a lot of the things that like adults should know by the time you're like, what baby? What baby? This is one of my children. This is my youngest. She stays home with me all day. I'm a nurse and I was working full time, but then I went part time, and recently I haven't been working at all. Like, I've just been staying at home with her. We have 3 kids. We have 2 school agers, and it made more sense for me to stay home with them and take care of them while they were on break. And I've just been handling a lot of stuff around the house ever since then. Me and my husband have finally come up with a plan of what we want to do with our future and things we want to apply. Because me and him, we don't own anything. Like, our vehicles are under our names, but they're still like, they're not paid off. We still make payments on them and stuff like that. And we don't own a home. We don't own any, like, we don't have any real big purchases together. So I know typically a lot of people, they want to buy a house, but honestly, that's not something that is like, has ever been appealing to me. It's not something that it's not something that Can you say hi? Can you say hi? Or no? No? What's your name? Me. How old are you? We. Okay, that's toddler for hello, I'm Ace and I'm 2. So yeah, me and my husband we have literally learned everything the hard way. We moved out together when we were 19. We've been together off and on, don't get me wrong. We're 33 now, so we've been together, like 17, going on 18 years and damn near 2 decades. But we've also been through a lot. We've overcome a lot. Like, we have struggled a lot together. We've learned a lot of things the hard way because we weren't taught a lot of stuff that you would think. Okay, anyways, hopefully she'll stay occupied for a little bit. But I feel like there's a lot of things that are unsaid as far as things that you need to know when you get into adulthood and you want to own things, or you want to like invest in, or just anything like that. Like, for example, credit. We barely started learning about credit, how important it is, the role that it plays in every single thing. I mean, we all know that right now in 2025, everything revolves around money. And we have always talked about, this is all things that we've always talked about, like, since we've been together. Like, we've always talked about having an RV and travel, like, you know, just traveling, or having something cool to like would do with our family and stuff like that. So we've always talked about having an RV, and we've always wanted land. Like, we've always wanted a piece of land to raise our kids, to, you know, just do different projects and to bond. I want a garden. I would love some chickens. Like, I feel like right now in society, everything's about social media. Everything's about money. Everything's about, oh, I'm a suburban mom. Like, everything is so like scripted. Everything is so like, it makes everybody want that life, but guess what? Guess it takes a lot of crap to get there. So that's my intentions in these videos. Like, you know, me and my husband have screwed ourselves in a way, not too bad. I feel like we've got a hold on things like at a decent time before we screwed ourselves over too much. You know, recently I barely even started getting good myself with like, with organization, using a planner, like planning out my bills, like putting, like, you know, just moving smart. Like, when you move out, you have to move smart with your money so that you're not struggling, so that you are being able to afford living right now, especially in 2025. It's a lot, and it can accumulate really fast. And when you have 3 kids, I have 3 kids, okay? This was never our plan. I mean, I'm so thankful to God for giving me my kids and their dad, because I would definitely not be where I am today. Like, they have made me 1000% a better person, and they've given me a lot of motivation, a lot of meaning in my life, to where now me and my husband have started thinking about a lot of things when it comes to our future, when it comes to their future. And now we know, okay, look, we've got to figure out what we got to do, because there's a lot of stuff that needs to be done. And never just sat there and made like a 5-year plan, or, you know, we never just sat there and made like a real plan. I feel like me and him have been living just on a whim. We've been winging it, and we have been living on a day-by-day basis. And now that we have our 3 kids, our youngest is 2, and we realize, and we've grown a lot in the last year. We've gone through a lot and overcome a lot, and we know that it is set on our hearts to get to the next steps, to go to the next chapter, to do what, but we didn't know what that looked like for us. So after a lot of talking about it, you know, like, we would come across videos of RV living full time. We would come across families that do it, like same size as our family. We've got total of 5 of us and a dog. And, you know, and then just the idea of being able to go travel freely with your kids and get up and go is like, that's appealing to us. Like, we definitely want to be outside more with our kids. We want to focus more on quality time with our kids, focus more on living in the moment and not letting the stress of this world take over, because it can do that very, very easily. And right now I'm just in my era, my mom era, where I just want to focus on my kids as much as possible. So right now, to me, having a house is overrated. Like, this is just too much. Like, me personally, I'm a hoarder, so I don't like to throw away anything. I don't like to get rid of anything, because I'm like, you never know when you're gonna need that. What if one day I need that and I want to be able to have it? I've gotten that from my mom and my grandma. Like, we're all hoarders. We all like to hold on to stuff because you never know when you're gonna need it. And, you know, my husband gives me a hard time for it all the time, but I can't help it. It's just how it is. Now with a family of 5, between all the laundry, between all the dishes, between the cooking and cleaning, and just cleaning the same areas every day, the general area that we're always in, it's so much. Because guess what? If you skip a day of cleaning, it's going to accumulate, and it's going to get really, really wild and crazy. So right now, like, I'm so overwhelmed that I just want a more simple life. Like, I just want to not be overwhelmed and stressed because of cleaning and laundry and stuff like that. Like, I just want to spend less time doing stuff like that and more time embracing my kids and raising my kids and being outside with them, exploring with them. Like, you know, we want to focus on quality time. It's all about generational things too. Like, we know that the kind of things we want to instill in our kids, like, that we either didn't have or that we wanted growing up. And we know that our parents did their best, but, you know, we also know what we want to change and what we want for our kids and our family. So that one of the main things is instilling family values into them, knowing how important family is. You have each other's backs, you support each other, you love each other. You know, I just want my kids to be close and always have each other. And always, of course, they know they'll always have us. But, you know, I want them to be outside. I want to equip them too. Like, I want all the stuff that I am learning now at a later age, and stuff that I haven't been able to apply yet, but that I will be applying. Like, that's stuff that we want to teach our kids. That's stuff that we want to prepare them for. And we don't want them to struggle like we've struggled. We don't want them to learn everything the hard way like we have. Like, we would really like to set them up in a way that we never had. And so we've started learning a lot more about stuff. And so it was put on our hearts, and after marinating on it for a while, we know that this is what we want. We're renting a house right now. We moved into this house 2 years ago when I was pregnant with my youngest, because we needed an upgrade fast. We were in a 2-bedroom apartment, and then I was having our 3rd kid, and we have a dog and stuff. So, you know, we moved like ASAP. We moved and we found a cute little house to rent, and I've loved it here. It's been nice. I'm sad to leave it. You know, I would like to stay here, honestly. Like, that's what I want. My kids are set up. The buses, they ride the buses. They have their neighborhood friends. Like, it's a cute, nice little neighborhood. A lot of kids everywhere. Like, it's just family oriented. It's a cute, nice little neighborhood. I'm glad we rented this house for our first house, but I know in my heart that if we stay here, we're wasting money. Like, we're renting. And so if you do the math for how much money that we're putting into rent times 12 months, 16 months, these leases that we're signing, like, Bro, that's over $40,000 that just is going towards what? Towards nothing. We don't have nothing to show for it. So now that I'm learning stuff, like I think for a long time I felt like I was stuck. I didn't know where to go. I didn't know what to do or how to get there. So it was just kind of like I was settling for a long time. In the last like year, I would definitely say that we started looking more into stuff that is going to help us get to these goals that we want to do and help us, there's hope. We can fix our credit. We can pay off our debt. We can, we have to be disciplined. We can save a lot of money. We can invest in this RV. We can do it. Like we can make this big purchase together. Our first thing that we're going to own together, buy together. And, it's just, we're excited. And we know it's not going to be easy. We know, it's not ideal to live in like not a trailer, a RV with your family of 5, but at the same time, I think it's going to be beautiful. I want more bonding time with my kids. Like I want to be with them. I want to have movie nights. I want to have game nights. I want to go on for walks. I want to go fishing. I want to go on trails. I want to go hiking. Like I just want to be with my kids. That's all I care about. My kids and their dad. That's like my main priority, right? Like in life, like that's just where my heart's desires are. So I'm here to just be honest. Like I'm gonna share things on here that it's maybe more things that people don't talk about, things that people don't know about. And that's something I'm here to shed light on, because you can do it. We can do it. We can do anything our hearts want, anything we set our minds to. I was able to become a nurse. Did I ever think in my life that I had the ability to conquer nursing school and academically be good enough to pass and to to just do that? And that's what I started my last YouTube channel on, because that was something that was just like, wow, like I can't believe I'm doing this. Like if I can do this, you can do this. Like anybody can do it. And I just want to encourage you to do that too. Like, to just to know that there's more out there, and you can do it. You just got to do your research. You got to be disciplined. You got to make a plan. Like we finally have made a plan. And I just want to briefly go over our plan. So once we realized we were coming on an end to our lease, we just talked about it. And, after talking about it for months, we decided, yes, you know what? We do want to get this RV because we know in our hearts that we want land. Like, I'm okay with living and sacrificing that. I'm okay with that. Like, I can handle it. Like considering how much you have to manage living in a house and how much work it takes for that, like I'm pretty sure if I can do it. Like I know I can do it. I'm not worried, and I want to be a minimalist. Like I want to throw everything away and start from scratch. So we asked my mom if we could move in with her, because we told her the whole idea that we have. And then after we told her the idea we had, then that's when she started mentioning us going in on land together. So it's just it's working out for us right now. I asked her if we can move in with her so that we could save, because right now we don't have a dime saved. Like living in a house and having all these bills, like we can afford it, but can we afford it and save at the same time? No, not really. Not realistically. Not like it would take us a long time to get the amount of money that we want to save. I would say 4 to 6 months is our idea right now. And I would like to save 10 to 15, like 15,000 divided by 4, divided by 6 or whatever. Then that's how we know the monthly amount that we need to save. Like, I don't desire to own a home. I don't desire to have, all this fancy, nice, overrated things. Like I just want to focus on, what's important to me. So I just wanted to give y'all like a brief like intro, let y'all know what my plan is, what I'm doing, my intentions behind this YouTube channel. And if you want to follow me, feel free to follow me. So documenting this is going to be something that I can keep forever and that I can share with other people and bring all along with us on our journey, and just know that you can do it, bro. Like you can freaking do it. Okay. If we can do it after all we've been through, oh my gosh, like, people who personally know me can know, but if we can do it, so can you, and I'm here to show you. If anybody wants to give me any tips, pointers, and stuff like that, that'd be great. I do know that our main thing right now is working on our credit. So I have a couple family members that I can use as resources. Like my uncle, he repaired his own credit. He learned how to do it, and he already told me he's gonna help me with that. So I'm gonna start by contacting him and seeing what I need to do, because it's gonna take a few months for that to hit my credit to where it's going to show on my credit and make my credit go up. So It's going to be a long process. I'm not even going to lie. There's a lot that we have to do, especially because we don't want a co-signer. We want to do everything on our own as much as we can. The only help that we're living with my mom so that we can save. So that support is just all that we need right now, and the rest we're just going to figure out as we go. We're going to figure it out, and I'm going to just try and be as transparent as I can. I'm thankful for everything that's the way everything has come out and the way that everything is unfolding. It's nice. It gives me hope. So I just want to end this video by thanking God and the role he's played in my life and how far he's brought me. A year ago, I really started seeking him because I felt really lost and depressed. And now a year later, I see what the hardest year was. Everything actually was like the most growth that I've had individually and the most growth that I've had as a couple with Nick. So I'm just really thankful and happy and proud of us, and I'm going to continue seeking him, and I'm going to continue following my heart and whatever he puts in my path, and I'm just excited. So thank you guys. Y'all have a good night.